So now I have to write XPath for to click on the dates. Okay. Okay. So now I want to click on the date. Okay, now I have to write XPath for this date. Okay, now let's inspect this any of the web element. But the moment when I am clicking the focus, the moment when I'm inspecting that web element is not able to, I'm not able to get that. Okay, so what I need to do, I have, okay, now let's bring this to down. Okay, so I'm bringing this to down. Control Shift P, right? Control Shift P, and I need to type focus, and I have to click on emulated focus space. Click on this one. So now here I want to inspect this one. Okay, this one, right? So here OXD calendar date wrapper. Okay, this one it is showing. Okay, right. Okay, Control F. Write the XPath for this /div @class is equal to. So I'm writing this XPath. So how many it is showing? It is showing 1 of 22. Okay, 1 second. Why 1 of 22? It is showing everything, right? Okay, 1 second. 17, 20, 31. Oh, from beginning of 1, it is not selected. I think I have to select this grid. Okay, so better to select this grid. So that grid got selected. So that grid contains so many division tags. Okay, let's /child : division tag. Okay, so this division tag contains, okay, so there are 62 division tags are there. Okay, so now let's make it to, okay, there are 62 division tags, and that division tag contains, again, 1 second, this division tag contains 1. These 2 means /child : div. So now I think now this is the XPath for everything. Okay, so if I will give 1, so first one got selected. If I will give 2, second one got selected once. Div of 1 means it's got selected. Div of 2 means, okay, I think one, two, three. No, no, correct. 4 means fourth got selected. Okay, na? So let's take this X path. So this is the X path. Okay. So I want to write an X path string date is equal to date X path is equal to string dd X path is equal to. So let's keep double quotation here. So I'm keeping double quotation where I need to end it. So up to here. Let's insert key where it is the insert. Okay. Where is the insert key here? Function key and insert and trying. All right. So, and another one is I have to press this one. Right. Correct. So this is the one. So string date is equal to string dd is equal to. I have to give whichever date I want. Okay. So I can give this one into here. Okay. So now I want to click that web element. Okay. So now let's run this program. So we will see the output. Okay, something went wrong. It is showing something. Okay, semicolon. See, it's 15 got selected. Okay, so that means you have to know how to write the XPath, and that XPath you need to keep it in a variable, and we have to pass it here. This is the strategy you have to know while automating datetime pickers. Okay, so in this datetime values, whatever values you are giving, accordingly, the datetime picker will be selected. Clear, everyone? How to automate a datetime picker? So in this part, the main part is how to write the XPaths is important, and how you are passing the values in the how you are passing the values and how you are keeping double quotations. That is the most important point you need to understand. Okay, right. So datetime picker got completed, and what else topics we have left? Invocation count. Invocation count. 1 second. Invocation count means nothing. So in the interviews, people are asking what is an invocation count. Okay, invocation count means how many times the program you are specifying, those many times your programs will be executed. Okay, suppose here my program, how many times I want to execute? 3 times. So the same program, it will be executed 3 times. But the 3 times, first time what is the record it has to create, and second time again Java 3 only. But fourth time again Java 3 only. Means I want to execute a program, but I want to create 3 sets of input data. Got the point? I want to create 3 sets of input data. So every time I want to create 3 sets of input data. Okay, let me go to that point. I will tell you what you need to do. Okay, let's go to the program here. So what I am doing is, for this one, I am adding timestamp. What is that meaning? So Java 3 and whatever timestamp is there, it will be appended and that record will be created. What is the point? So during the first time, whatever is the timestamp with that one, the record will be created. Second time, whatever timestamp is there, it will be created. And fourth time, whatever time record is there, so timestamp will be appended. That means 3 sets of input data will be created. Okay. So now let's run this program and we will see. Add skills 1. Okay. Test. So if you want to execute a test multiple times, okay, so and you want to create a unique set of input data, just pass the timestamp here. So first time invocation count means the same program will be executed how many number of times you want to execute. So in the interviews, people are asking what is an invocation count. So the same test will be executed those many iterations. So first iteration. See, the timestamp got appended. Okay. And the second time, new timestamp got record got created, and third time. So in the interviews, what is an invocation count means at the rate test level, we can write invocation count is equal to 3 or 4 or 5. So that those many times the program will be executed. So whenever you are using invocation time, better to use, okay, simple date format, so that the timestamp will be appended for the test data and it will be created. A new test data will be created in the system. Okay, right. Okay. In TestNG, we are having 2 types of assertions. Assertions means verification checkpoints. Okay. So in TestNG, there are 2 types of assertions. One is soft assertions and another one is hard assertions. So how to write an assert? Assert means verification checkpoint. How to write an assert condition in TestNG? Okay. So what is the difference between soft assertions and hard assertions? In a TestNG program, we can write multiple assertions, soft assertions. Assertion 1, assertion 2, assertion 3, assertion 4. So like that, we can write multiple assertions. So if any of the assert condition failed also, the program will be execution will be continued. Suppose you have written 4 assertions, assertion 1, assertion 2, assertion 3, assertion 4. If assertion 3 got failed, still the program will be executed the remaining lines of code as well. It won't stop the execution. So even any of the assert condition failed also, there won't be any impact on the program execution. After completion of your program, you will come to know what are the assertions are passed, what are the assertions are failed, you will come to know. Okay, so the soft assertions are nothing but verification checkpoints. Okay, even if any of the assert condition failed also, there won't be any impact on the program execution. Whereas in hard assertions, you have written assertion 1, assertion 2, assertion 3. Okay, assertion 1 got passed, assertion 2 got failed. The program execution will be stopped at that line, and the remaining lines of code it cannot be executed. Got the point? So hard assertion means if any of the assert condition is failed, the program execution will be terminated there itself. Whereas in soft assertions, it's not like that. Even any of the assert condition failed also, the program will be continued, remaining lines of code, and after completion of the program, we will come to know what are the assertions are passed and what are the assertions are failed. So there won't be any impact in the program execution while writing soft assertions, while executing your soft assertions. Now let's see how to write the program for soft assertions. So to write soft assertions, you have to import a supporting library as, what is this? 1 second. This one, org.stng.assert.soft assertion. This is the main line of code. Okay, this is the supporting library given by Selenium TestNG framework. So now let's, I navigated to Orange HRM application, username and password, and I'm clicking on the login button. Okay, 1 second. So I clicked on login button. After that, I want to know, so this is the XPath of admin web element. Okay, I want to know whether my, 1 second. So this is the web element of, this is the web element. The web element syntax is this one, right? Okay, this one is the web element syntax. If you want to get particular web element text, you have to write .getText method. If you want to click a web element, we will write a method as .click. If you want to type some value, we will use sendKeys method. If you want to extract of that web element text, okay, we will use getText method. So I want to know, so whenever this line number 48 got executed, str value, it holds the value as admin. So after clicking on login button in line number 40, I'm getting the admin web element text in this variable str. So I'm creating an assertion as soft assertion s1 is equal to new soft assertion s1 dot soft assert dot equals of. So I'm checking str value is matching to admin or not. Suppose if developer had written, so as per the requirement, it has to be like this. In case if developer is holding a value str is equal to admin in the application, it will give the program execution will be failed. Okay, because the value is not same. So you want to verify the web element text is same or not. So you have written a soft assertion. So first you have created an object for soft assertion, and s1 dot assert equals of str value is same as admin or not. As per the requirement, you have given this value. And if s1 dot equals admin, str dot equals of admin, you want to write soft assertion is passed. Otherwise, you want to write soft assertion is failed. This is the condition you want to write it. Okay. So on the login checkbox, on the login check, so this assertion, so this soft assertion condition is passed and login successful. Right, but system.out.println kanda emailable report loss reporter.log raste. Okay, so it will print this one. This statement it will be printed in your emailable report. Okay, so now let's go and run the program. Whether my soft assertion So if I can write one more assertion as well, I can write one more assertion as well. Okay. Okay, let me write. So like that, you can write n number of assertions in a program. Just if you want to extract that web element text, just you need to write dot get text, and you can write the assert condition like that. And after assertion conditions, you can write if else condition like that. On any of the web element, you want to write some verification checkpoint, you can write like this. S1 object, you no need to create. You S1 object, you can create only one time. Second time onwards, as if s1 dot assert equals of, and you can compare whatever value you want to check. Okay, so let me run this program. Run as stringent test. So if admin web element is displayed, means login successful. If admin, so soft assertion is failed, login failed. So it is extracting that web element. So my program is executed successfully. Let's go to emailable report, test output folder. See, soft assertion is passed and login successful. Okay, suppose in case instead of soft assertions, so in a program you can write n number of assertions based on a web elements text. Okay, got the point? So what is soft assertion means? Soft assertion is nothing but a verification checkpoint. Even any of the assert condition failed, also the program execution will be continued. There won't be any impact on the program execution. Okay, after completion of the program, we will come to know what are the soft assertion got passed and what are the soft assertion got failed. To write soft assertions, we will use supporting class as soft assert from org testng.asserts.soft assert, and we will create an object soft assert as assert is equal to a soft assert s1 is equal to new soft assert and s1 dot assert equals of, and we will write actual value and expected value. Actual value means this one in the system. Expected value means as per requirement. If values are matching, then I am writing the log statements like. Got the point? So these are nothing but soft assertions. Now let's go to the second one, hard assertions. ఇట్లాగే రాస్తాం. ఎక్కడైతే రిక్వైర్మెంట్ లో ఒక వెబ్ ఎలిమెంట్ లో టెక్స్ట్ ని కరెక్ట్ ఉందా లేదా, ఒక వెబ్ ఎలిమెంట్ వాల్యూ ఇదేనా కాదా అని మీరు చెక్ చేయాల్సి వచ్చింది అనుకోండి. సో మీరు ఇట్లా రాయాల్సి వస్తుంది. స్టెప్ లో ఉందనుకో, వెరిఫై దిస్ వాల్యూ ఇస్ హ్యావింగ్ 123 అని ఉందనుకోండి. సో అప్పుడు మీరు ఎలిమెంట్ డాట్ గెట్ టెక్స్ట్ రాస్తేనే కదా మీకు తెలిసేది. సో అది ఓకేనా, రైట్. సో like that we can do. So soft assertion means like that we can write. Okay, coming to hard assertion. Okay, let's go to the next program. Once. Okay, now let me copy the same program. I'm taking copy and I'm pasting here. Add jobs to. Let's go to. So if it is soft assertion, that is the supporting library we used, right? If it is hard assertions, we will use org.testng.assert. This is the one. Got the point? So now let's go to assert. So don't write here. Okay. So no, because we are not using soft assertion. So for if it is assert, okay, assert dot. So no need to create object assert dot assert equals. Okay. So if I'm writing class name dot method name means assert is a predefined class developed by test engine. Class name dot method name assert dot equals. So assert equals is a static method or non-static method? Static method. If it is static method only, then we will call assert dot assert equals. Okay. So if it is soft assertions, we will create object and we call the method. Okay. So that is the main difference between soft assertion and hard assertion. If this condition got failed at line number 53, my program execution will be terminated and remaining lines of code, it won't be executed. Okay. If you want to check that one, so let me write admin one. As per my requirement document, I want to check this one. Okay, I want to check the label name is there, but remaining lines of code it cannot be executed. Okay, whereas in soft assertion it's not like that. It will continue, and if there are remaining assertions are there, it will be continued. If there is one more assertion also, it will be continued. So everything will be executed. Whereas in hard assertions, if any of the assert condition is filled, the program will be terminated there itself. Okay. So now it's element dot get text. So the actual value is admin. Actual value is admin. STR value is having actual value is admin. But as per the requirement document, I am verifying admins. So this execution got failed. See, did not expected find admins, but found admin. Okay. So the program execution got failed at which line? It will show you a line number as well. At the assertion jobs test method. So line number 53. So let's just click on this one. 1 second. See that line number 53 got failed. Okay. So like that. So in test engine, what are the different assertions? First, what is mean by assertion? Assertion means validating expected result, validating actual result and expected result. Validating actual result and expected result. Actual result means whatever is happening in the system. Expected result means what we are expecting as per the requirement document. Okay, so assertions are nothing but verification checkpoints. We have to validate expected results and actual results, both are same or not. If both are same, let's continue the remaining program. Those are nothing but soft assertions. Okay. Sir, when I have to write soft assertions and when I have to write hard assertions, that is important. So in my project, do I need to write hard assertion or soft assertion? Okay, that is one question. So in your test cases, okay, suppose if a assert condition is failed, let's stop the program execution. Don't execute remaining lines of code. That is the requirement. Then you will write hard assertion. If any of the assert condition failed, okay, let's validate all the assertions, and at the end of the thing, just report all the assertions whichever is got failed. So then we are using soft assertion. Got the point? But if any one assertion failed also, don't execute remaining lines of code. Then we will go with the hard assertion. So hard assertions generally we will write on the login page validations. Suppose if the invalid credentials we had used, invalid credentials we have used, and login itself it is failed, because here you won't get str value, because here you won't get str value. So str value, if that value is not matching, it will hold the str value as null. So null means nothing is there. So you are checking null value with this one. So in that case, login got failed and this one will be printed. So this assertion will be failed. And I don't want login is failed. No need to point execution of going skills, add these lines of code. No need to execute. So particularly on validation of login pages, okay, wherever critical functionalities to be tested, main points, and in such cases we will go with hard assertions. Okay, simple straightforward verification checkpoints. If I want to test, then I can go with soft assertions. Okay, so like చూపిస్తుంది ఇమెయిలబుల్ రిపోర్ట్ మనం ఇందాక ఇది రాస్తే ప్రింట్ అయింది కదా. In case if it is got failed, we will come to know na it's got failed. Emailable report లో వస్తుంది కదా. So you want to console లో రాయొద్దు, reporter dot log రాయండి.
ఇది అసెషన్ గా రాస్తే కన్సోల్ లో ఎక్కడ కోడ్
ఎక్కడ ఫెయిల్డ్ అయింది అనేది కన్సోల్ లో చూపిస్తుంది. చూపిస్తుంది which line got failed, it will show you in the console as well, including line number. So okay, right. So those are so assertions means nothing but verification checkpoints validating expected result and actual results. So that is one topic. So smart search. So lab number 43 for smart search. So what is mean by smart search means, let's discuss this. So I navigated to here login page and I'm typing Selenium and I want to click on Selenium div. So these are the list of smart search keywords. Okay, so from the available, so whenever you are typing on some advanced HTML pages or in the mobile, it is showing some suggested keywords. You won't type the complete text. You want to click on the whichever element got displayed, you want to click on that. So you want to handle this scenario by using automation. So you need to click on the suggested keywords. So this is concept nothing but smart search. Okay, so suppose if you go to makeMyTrip.com. Okay, so here you want to type Mumbai. So some suggested keywords it is coming. Hyderabad. So there are so many suggested keywords it's coming. So you want to click the desired web element. So this is the scenario. So we know how to perform send keys. So whenever you perform send keys, these keywords keep. Okay, and after that in this list of keywords you want to click one of the required web element. Suppose I want to click on Selenium div. So let's automate this functionality. Okay, because modern all web pages and the text fields are showing this kind of suggested fields only. So you want to automate this functionality. So now let's come back to this. So I want to write an XPath. I want to write an XPath for this one. Okay, so let's click on inspect. So what is the tag name here? Span. The tag name is span. Okay, now let's go to Control F. Starts with, okay, tag name is span. starts with text of comma Selenium. So how many it is showing with this XPath? There are 10 are showing. Okay, let's take, so in this 10 slash B. So except the first one, because the first one is by default, it is typing. Okay. So except remaining all the things are these things. So 1 of 9. So because it is following slash B in for every web element. So I have written slash B here. Okay, let me take this XPath. String suggested keywords XPath is equal to. So I want to. So after typing Selenium. Okay, so this is the suggested keywords. So if it is more than one web element, if it is more than one web element, if it is single web element, we will write driver dot find element by XPath. If it is more than one web element, 1 of 9, 1 of 5, 1 of 3. So in that case, you need to write syntax like this. List of web element rows is equal to, you can write whatever it is. Okay. So list of web element elements is equal to. Okay, list of web elements is equal to driver dot find elements by XPath. See here I have written find elements and I want to iterate all these web elements. I want to iterate all these web elements. Okay, now let's come back to. Okay, first. Okay, now let me come back to. So now here I am unchecking this one. So if you want to iterate all these web elements, we have to write for each loop. So I have written for each loop for web element elements, and I closed this for loop here. Got the point? And inside that one, I want to print that element text, element dot get text. So the first web element dot get text during the first iteration. During the second iteration, element dot get text. During the third iteration, element dot get text. So I'm getting each and every web element get text. And I have created JavaScript executor, and I'm highlighting that web element border by using JavaScript executor here. Got the point? And so here I want to get element dot get text. So whenever the str value equals to element dot get text. So here what are the list of keywords? Selenium dev. So I want to, whenever the str value contains dev. Okay, whenever the value contains dev, Selenium dev, because I have written B value. Okay, so whenever the value contains Selenium dev, so I want to click that web element and I want to do break statement so that the remaining for loops it cannot be executed. Remaining iterations it cannot be executed. Okay, so whenever the str value matches to dev, it will click that web element. Immediately break statement will be executed. When the break got executed, remaining for loop it cannot be continued. It will be exited directly at line number 64. So that element, so the desired web element Selenium dev got clicked automatically. Okay, let's run this program and we will see. Run as test ng test. What happened? I think Google input text box XPath. Okay, So this XPath we have not written correctly. Let's correct this one. Text area. Text area. In of 3. 1, 2, 3. Double slash text. So let me take this XPath and write it here. Okay, I'm running this program now. So wherever that value it's got matching, it's clicked. Got the point? So like that, the program will be executed. So in the interviews, people are asking this kind of examples. Okay, so first of all, you have to know how to write XPath for this one. 1 of 9. So when of the group of web elements, you have to store it like this, and you have to write a for loop. And so element.getText is just you want to get the and you have written, you are highlighting that web element border, and str value you are getting. Whenever the str value matching that one, I'm clicking and I'm doing break so that I'm exiting from the firm. Okay. So today's class summary is we understood smart search operation, assertions, and date time picker we had completed. Okay. So like calendar చెప్పాను కదా ఇందాకే చెప్పాను డేట్ టైం పిక్కర్ నువ్వు లేట్గా వచ్చినట్టు. Okay guys, so that's it for today's class, and okay, so tomorrow's class I can give you the resumes part. I will share you the resume preparation and everything. Today I am occupied with the full of interviews. Okay, tomorrow I will share you the sample resumes and everything. Okay, so all the videos I am uploading into the YouTube. Okay, so all the links, everything, whatever classes we have told so far, each and every class, the channel will be shared to everyone. Okay, it can be accessible only to your mail IDs. Okay, so it won't be accessible publicly. So it will be accessed only with your Gmail ID, so that you can able to access these videos. Okay, that's it for today's class.
June 29th, the share period, sir.
Actually,